For decades, the US dollar has not just been money, it's been power, the glue that held the global economy together. Oil, priced in dollars, gold, priced in dollars, global trade, debt, savings, all road leads to the greenback. Hello and welcome, you're watching Republic Business Explainer and this is Rajat Mishra. That grip is slipping. From Trump's tariff war to growing global backlash, something big is shifting. Quietly, systematically. The world is starting to let go of the dollar. Trump's plan sounds simple: punish countries that sell more than they buy, force companies to bring back factories back home. But the fallout, way bigger than the trade. Nations are tired of being chained to the dollar, and Trump's tariffs and past sanctions have accelerated the breakup. China now buys oil in yuan, India and Russia are trading in rupees and rubles, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, even France are testing non-dollar system. Why? Because the US has used the dollar like a weapon. With a flick of a switch, America can freeze assets, block transactions, cut off entire economies. That's made the world nervous. Imagine your bank could shut you out tomorrow. That's how the countries feel about the dollar. So now they are building plan B. Trading in local currencies, creating new payment networks, stockpiling gold, not dollars. Just 20 years ago, central banks held 70% of their reserves in dollars. Today, that's plummeted to 58% and falling even faster. Even US allies are diversifying, not because they want to abandon the dollar, but because they might have to. Deutsche Bank recently warned we may be at the start of a genuine, lasting de-dollarization. So what does this mean for you? Imported goods getting more expensive. A weaker dollar buys less, so phones, clothes, tech all cost more. Fuel and food, prices are likely to spike. Oil is global, so a falling dollar is equal to rising oil prices and a costlier gas, groceries, transport, because oil prices is a global commodity and they have a cascading and a domino effect on the economy. Interest rates, they will also climb. To fight inflation and defend the dollar, the Fed hikes rates. That means higher mortgage payments, costlier credit card bills, tighter business loans, and debt even riskier. America borrows a lot, but if fewer countries want dollar debt, the US might have to offer higher returns or just borrow less. For decades, the US enjoyed what economists call exorbitant privilege. Because the dollar is king, America can borrow cheap, run big deficits, print money in a crisis without scaring the world. But that privilege depends on one thing, that is trust. That trust is now fading. Here is the twist. Trump wants a weaker dollar to make exports cheaper and juice the economy. He is pressuring the Fed to cut rates. But what if inflation returns? What if global markets panic? The Fed could lose its independence, caught between politics and reality. That's how financial crisis starts, right? Confused signals, too much debt, a currency that world no longer wants to hold. The dollar won't collapse overnight, but its foundation cracking. And once the world believes it can live without the dollar, it just might try. This is not just about money, it's about power and the global order that ruled since World War II.
One of the biggest dangers to our country are negative influencers, dirty influencers. These are people who are there on digital mediums only to get numbers, and what they do has had a very negative effect on our society. We all know about it. But together, you and I can change that. Republic is starting an influencer incubator program where you can be part of creating some world-class content that is nation first, that helps our country, that creates awareness. And you can work with me here on this campus as part of the first phase of the Republic Influencer Incubator program, which is the Positive Influencers program. The Positive Influencers program, which is going to be run from the Republic Media Campus, which is the largest newsroom in Asia, aims to bring together a diverse set of people from across the country. You can work from where you are, you can work with me here on this campus to create content on anything which you feel, if it proliferates, if it spreads, will have a positive impact on our people. It could be in the area of health, technology, defense, awareness, current affairs, politics, or even history, science and technology. I know there are a lot of you out there who have the talent, and all that you want is the reach. And Republic is doing this to give your content the reach. Together, all of us can come together and create a content revolution in our country. The digital medium, the growth of digital in our country is one of the most fascinating things, but you can use it in a positive way for the country, or you can use it in a negative way for our country. There are too many people who are using the digital medium to make a quick buck. But together, all of us, if we become one unit that's working in national interest, that believes in nation first, then through the Positive Influencer program, we can change the way the digital medium works in our country. So come, I welcome you to work with me here on the Republic campus as part of the Positive Influencer program. Here on the Republic Media campus, you will have access to great infrastructure, a warm and welcoming professional environment, and of course, the best production values. Now, if you have the content and you feel it needs the finish, it needs to be worked on, or that you would benefit from working in an environment where there are many other content creators like you, then you can be here. You can work with me here in the Republic newsroom. You can work from home. You can make it 50-50. You can make it work the way you want. As long as you believe that the content you create, and we believe that the content you create, will make our nation number one, will be one solid contribution towards the Viksit Bharat, then you can be part of this wonderful program. The initiative I announced in the presence of the Prime Minister at the Republic Summit, which is the Republic Positive Influencer program. So come, work with me, work with us. Let's make a difference for our country.